Be also interesting to see if they can get the Ben White deal done, perhaps.
Yes,
before.
that's a big deal. £50 million is reportedly in the papers, and that'd be a good signing. I think he's 23 years old. He's had a great career. I mean, if you look at it, 3 years ago, he's playing for Newport County, and then he's come back and he's in Brighton, and he's got in the England squad, and I think he's going to get better. So, as a left back, he can play in different positions. He can play left back, he can play centre half, he can play in a free at the back.
He can play in defensive midfielder as well.
Exactly. So,
Leeds.
it's a lot of options there for Mikel Arteta, and British players as well. I like to see the British players coming into the club, and we've got Tierney at the moment, who's an excellent player, Saka, Smith Rowe. So it's nice to have that little, as much as we love foreign players and what they bring to the Premier League, we'll have a few homegrown and British players as well.
And in terms of then the season and so for example, this tour, obviously, that they're heading out to Florida, like you've mentioned, what will they gain out of doing that, and what are you hoping going forward?
Well, they've been in Scotland, haven't they, for a week? So that's, I think it's just getting that team building.
Yeah.
Most trips are like, get to know people a little bit better, because you can go training and you come off training and have lunch with certain players and whatever. But I think it's getting that togetherness and then saying, right, okay, double sessions, I should imagine, watching videos of what happened last season, how we can improve. What sort of system they want to play, all that sort of stuff. That's what you get out of a pre-season. And these sort of games are very important. I mean, they play Rangers 2-2 draw the weekend, but it's getting that fitness right. And, you'll be rotated, obviously. You won't play 90 minutes every week. You play 45 minutes and up, because in this era, you've got 26 players, so everybody get their opportunity. But I think it's more that team building, getting everybody to be around each other. I know people like Saka, people have been involved in the Euros. Some of them won't be there because they get their little bit of time off as well. But I always found that pre-season tours, you get to know people a lot better. You have a bit of fun with people, and you're always around each other. Where usually in a training ground, you have your lunch and you shoot off to your family. But now you're in it, 24 hours a day. You're with your teammates, and that's what I think that they try and get something out of it. They could have stayed in England. It was a big decision they made, because at one stage they wasn't going, but they said, well, if we can go, then it's better that everybody's together. It's a different environment you're training in, and
so being
it gives
in
you a little bit of a lift sometimes.
It
gives you a little bit of a lift, yeah. So I think that's what they made the big decision, because it's a massive season for Arsenal this year, because where they finished last year wasn't good enough, and they need to improve on that if they're going to be successful this year. It's going to be the players have really got to stand up and step up from last season.
Yeah, big season coming up for them. Big season for a lot of teams.
But for a lot of teams.
Brentford, we're in the Premier League.
Brentford,
just like to keep mentioning that.
And they've got Arsenal first game.
I
didn't want to play Brentford first game.
You said this on Friday, I know.
Because, the teams that come up, they're buzzing and they're ready to go, and it's a new... imagine the lift they've got, the players now, the Brentford players, really looking forward to playing in the Premier League and testing themselves against the best teams, Man City and Manchester United and Chelsea's and Arsenal, Tottenham, or whoever. And they must be so looking forward to it.
Well, less than a month to go, Ray, until it all kicks off.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday morning 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.